Yes, hello YouTube. We are here to talk on TNT. We have a beautiful people here on this room to talk about artificial intelligence. Yeah, can artificial intelligence replace a technology professional? We are seeing right now the boom of the Chat GPT-3, and just before to start here YouTube, you are seeing one video about the three professions that could be replaced for artificial intelligence, especially ChatGPT-3. Yeah. And here we have Juliana and Marcio. I will not split us on small room because we are in a small room right now. Yeah. So let's go. We have 10 questions to talk today, and I will put these questions on the chat. Yeah. But firstly, I will start presenting myself to you guys. My name is Diego Rodrigues, as you can see on my nickname. I'm 36 years old. I'm working with technology in marketing agents. I work as a data analytics manager. It's not something about computers or numbers. Yeah, I work understand about the problems, how we can solve the problems with the numbers, with the results. Yeah, that's about it. I'm here on TNT since 2 years ago. I'm studying English and I'm studying Spanish. And all of you guys who are seeing us right now on YouTube, you are invited to make conversations with us. Just input on the Google TALKNTALK. You can start with us free, and we can make part of these conversations. Yeah. Marcio, can you introduce yourself to us, please?
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Marcio Nunes. I live from my city called Linhares, in the state of Espírito Santo. I'm 44 years old. I'm married. I live with my wife and my son. I have a little dog, Bento. I'm happy to participate with us, the meeting with Ana and Diego Rodrigues. I study English since 2018. I started study through the traditional school Wizard during three years. Now I study through the internet. I practice my speech English with TNT last year, month June, after I returned in December. Now I intend to participate with us 1 minute every day. My goals, because this year I intend to develop my skill speak English this year. I intend. And you,
Yes.
Juliana?
Marcio, one point, your development is, how can I say, it's visible to us, yeah? I remember on the last year, you're talking very well, yeah? You are talking with us a lot of different conversations, but right now you are so developed. Congratulations to your effort and to put power on this, yeah? And your discipline, it's an example for us.
Thank you, Diego.
Go ahead, Juliana. Present yourself to us.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Juliana Silva, but my friends call me Julie or Ju. I'm living in Belo Horizonte, but I always said I'm living in Belo Horizonte, but I can live anywhere. I'm a lawyer in specific data protection. and I'm journalist too. I like watch movies and series about technology and the fiction science.
Very good.
And I like it to learn the language, uh, especially English and German too.
Very good, yeah. German is so hard, yeah. It's very difficult to speak German. I really appreciate people who study. It's my dream to start in a few years, but congratulations. Yeah. Guys, as I can said before, we are talking about artificial intelligence and the way that this kind of technologies can replace our jobs. Yeah. On the video that we started, I will put the link here on the chat. But the guy showed to us three possibilities of jobs that could be replaced for artificial intelligence. The first one is copywriters, people who write for blogs and social media especially. And the example is so interesting because they put one question on the chat GPT-3 and ask for the chat write one blog post about Barara, one example of one topic, and put how to direct this post to one specific generation, for example, for millennials. And the chat answer with one blog post who the target is millennial people. It's so interesting because I don't know you are a journalist, Ju, and I don't know about you, Marcio, but on the past, I use it to write for blogs. Yeah, it's I started my job write for different blog posts and about food, about tourists, about technology, something like that. And I remember that's so workful because we have a lot of researches and it's important put the right topic, yeah, it's so difficult. And here we have the first question to start, yeah. In what ways can AI assist technology professionals in their work? It's not about replace, but about assist. What do you think, Marcio? How AI can help us in our current jobs right now?
Oh, I think the IA,
AI. Yes, AI.
AI can help us a lot because nowadays several equipments use the AI. In my opinion, for example, today my main equipment, my cell phone. I know it have AI in your technology because I use GPS. I put my cell phone in the support. I don't know in English, painel de carro. My support, my cell phone in the position. I drive my car. I speak with my cell phone about my new local, my new position. Only my voice, the cell phone search the trajectory, the use the IA in several cases. Another apps use IA, but I remember now nowadays I watched the video in YouTube channel about the new car, Volkswagen new car. I remember the model Golf and the Passat. I remember now, but the new car have the technology IA. The car can parking alone. I forgot this word in Portuguese. Baliza. The
Yes.
car.
Yes.
The driver position your car, the car to achieve your parking alone. I think very, very interesting the new technology, because several people have difficulty about parking your car in the vaccine in the street. The technology, I think, very, very interesting. E I intend use a lot in the future new things. Estão por vir the futuro.
Yes.
In my opinion, that's it.
Very good, Marcio. Good points. Yeah. Like as you said, for example, imagine one guy who work in my food, for example. Yeah. I don't know you guys. I'm a little bit old. Yeah. I remember the moment that we need to use the maps, the physical maps, to find one location. For example, one restaurant in a different city. For example, I went to Belo Horizonte, and I remember one time once that I went to Mirante Mangabeiras. Yeah, it's a very beautiful place there in Belo Horizonte. I'm put on the I take the map, yes, and I need to count the streets. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the left, and I start to make appointments on the map. It's so difficult. Imagine nowadays one driver who works on the iFood or the Uber, for example, using these maps to make their jobs. It's so difficult. As you said, the GPS and the artificial intelligence can help these people, can help us, for example, for one thing, so for us it's so easy nowadays, but on the past it's so difficult, yeah, because we can use a map, we can put in our memory the path, the way to go to different locations. Yeah, very good topic, Marcio. And about you, Ju, what do you think? We have a different profession. Your profession, true, yeah. For example, for the lawyers, how AI can help us?
I totally agree with you about the access. It's more facility for all access. The example you said, the maps. I remember to the yellow pages for you search professional. Yes. And now you have the, for example, in the WhatsApp business, you can when you put the professional in the WhatsApp business, you can see others professionals, the same professions in your cell phone. For my professional in law, the artificial intelligence helping a lot to sort more easy the decisions, and of course, to share it with my colleagues, and the artificial intelligence compares the decisions for us, and the older courts, and for journalists too, it's more easy, your searches, it's more facilities for your job.
Yes, yes. I think that, for example, on my job, yeah, it's common on my job. We use a very hard statistics and math to solve problems. I'm studying right now, for example, one of these topics, and to solve one very single problem without computer, without artificial intelligence, we spend around 3 hours in a paper, and we can make errors. It's so difficult. And if you use programs, computers with artificial intelligence, we can just make one line of code on that, and these programs help us to solve the problem, for example. Yeah, for this is so interesting. I have one point here, for example. In my opinion, we have jobs who, I don't know, but never could be replaced for AI. For example, one cirurgian, I don't know, this surgeon, I don't know, surgeon, that's the word. One surgeon, for example. I remember one artificial intelligence tool help one surgeon to make one surgery in a distance. I don't know, guys, if you saw, but this guy used it, for example, to descascar, I don't know this word in English, one single grape, and put out the casca of the grape with instruments, surgery instruments. It's so difficult because you need to make your hands so smooth, yeah, with a lot of care. And this guy made this surgery in tons of kilometers away using this technique, yeah. It's the AI and technology help a good professional to do this very difficult thing. Yeah, for me, it's very interesting, but I don't know if I'm so confident 100% of just artificial intelligence make this surgery. Yeah. Guys, can you make me a few examples on other professions about the same topic? For example, for you, Ju, can you make a different example for this use in a case that we can replace the people or the person, human beings, for one artificial intelligence?
I think a driver, and there are projects to cars without drivers,
Yes.
cars. I don't know the word for big cars to use it to deliveries. I think maybe it's good or not. I don't know. In nowadays, the people use the driving and the cell phone together. and I'm not feel confident in the streets. But if maybe I will be more confident if just the intelligence, artificial or human people.
Very good talk, yeah. I'm a little bit afraid if I walk on the street and I see one car without driver, yeah. So go. It's a little bit worried, yeah. And you, Marcio, give us one example. Pizzaiolo, guys. I think that one pizzaiolo not could be replaced for one AI, yeah. Or churrasqueiro, yeah. But Marcio, give us one example.
For example, in my case, yesterday I had a good example by IA. I buy a new cell phone. When I need transfer my things, my cell phone for new cell phone. The new cell phone give me option new app for to accomplish everything, transfer my fields, the old cell phone for new cell phone. I install the new app, Samsung, the new app to accomplish everything, the old cell phone for new cell phone. In my case, I only wait the conclusion, the transfer about I give one, I forgot commando for accomplish the transfer, the files, the old cell phone for new cell phone. I think very practical and interesting. The easy way for configurar. I forgot to configure my new cell phone. Another example for me. I lived during 7 years in another state. I lived with my family in the Paraná. When I returned for my state in Espírito Santo, I come back for here. I can drive my car during 3 days for the Paraná by Espírito Santo. My first night, I sleep in Jacareí, São Paulo. When I arrive in the hotel, I can my cell phone. I enter my iFood for I ask one snake for me and my family. The app, I forgot this word, localizou eu dentro do hotel. Eu não precisei fazer nada. Eu estava lá no hotel, endereço de nada, só pediu para confirmar se queria entregar lá. I come de Paraná for Jacareí, São Paulo. Another day, I go out Jacareí, São Paulo, by Campo dos Goitacazes, Rio de Janeiro. Side the hotel, I use my cell phone for, I ask the snack for my family. E another moment, the app send me my food in the hotel. Whoa. And my I forgot localização. The app in the reception, hotel reception. I take my food in the hotel. The two examples I remember now, but I think interesting
So
in my life they use.
Yes, because help you a lot, yeah. Julian, as you said, I remember one great question about the judgment, the self-judgment of the driver AI, that it's so difficult because for us it's so common. Yeah, the example, the question is, if one autonomous car with one AI technology are driving in one street, and in this case, the car could have a problem, has a problem on the frame, for example, yeah, and the car can't stop on the, for example, on the semaphore, yeah, on the traffic lights. That's the name, traffic lights, and our people are crossing the street, and we have one older people, one mother with one child in their hands, in her hands, and you have one car stopped in the other side of the street. Yeah, if we have one human being driving this car, we have the, how can I say, the tomada de decisão, decision making, and for us it's undoubtedly we just crash our car in the stopped car because the issues, the injuries could be less than if you are atropelar one old elder people or one mother with one child in his hands, yeah, in her hands. But the artificial intelligence could make these right decisions because they don't have this way to think, yeah. It's a kind of, we have one question about it, for example, about the ethical considerations, yeah, because it's so complicated. For example, one judge, one artificial intelligence make a judgment about one murder, for example. It's not about to be fair or unfair. It's about to understand the problem behind this murder, the situation. We have a different bias here. Yeah, bias is a kind of biases. It's so complicated. And for me, in this case, as Marcel said, for example, help us a lot, these technologies, these tools, but we can use with prudence because it's not one people behind, one people with soul, one people with sentiments. If one machine very intelligent with a lot of large numbers and a database inside, but it's not one people who have sentiments and who can make the right decisions. Yes. So interesting topic.
Yes, but I believe in the future. I don't know the time, but the cars, the automobile, you could identify the human people in the streets, and in this situation, for example, you said could be the good decision to hit the car and not the people. I don't know. Do you already watch the series Better Than Was?
No.
It's a great series. It's about this topic, and they upload.
No.
Series upload.
Yes, it's a sci-fi. This topics, yeah.
Yes.
Very good. Very, very good, guys.
Another.
Yes.
Sorry, Diego.
No, go ahead, Marcio.
Another tip I would like for us about this series, Black Mirror.
Black Mirror.
In the Netflix, the series use AI a lot during your episodes.
Facial recognition, yeah, to recognize people walking on the street as China making, right, this time, yeah, they use the facial recognition, a kind of a punctuation. If you are a social punctuation, you are made good things, you have a high punctuation, and if you are made bad things, you have a less punctuation, yeah. I remember one of these correlations, yeah, between the series and the real world, yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Guys, facial recognition, it's one advanced topic on AI right now, yeah. I believe that this technology could help us, but it's so complicated. I don't know if you read one news about one IBM engineer. It's a black people walk on the street on the Rio de Janeiro, and the camera made a mistake and disparou, I don't know, but send one message to the police that this guy is one wanted guy for one very big crime, yeah. I don't know, it's drug dealers or guns dealers. It's one big crime. This guy was arrested and went to the jail and spent 3 months on the jail without any problems. This guy is so innocent, and after this, the judge put out the system because made one big mistake in this case. Yeah, I think that in this case, for example, could be one different layer. For example, one human being validates the recognition. Yeah, because the machine can make mistake. It's not 100% of right decision. I don't know, guys, but for me, so it's a bad, yeah, because it's I don't know, it's so complicated in this case, yeah.
I think this case, it's the problem. It's not the technology. The problem it's not war society, because war society is racist.
Yes.
And you see the documentary coded bias. The science says the same thing, because who fuels the systems? The people.
Yes. Artificial intelligence learning with people, yeah. If the people teach wrong in a wrong way, artificial intelligence would understand it in a bad way. The thing, yeah. It's so logical, the topic that you are already talked to us. Very, very interesting. What the name of the series? Code Bias? It's a series or one movie? Coded bias. So interesting. I mean, make one appointment to this, yeah, right now. Too. And about Black Mirror too, Marcia, so interesting. I didn't saw, but I will see in the future. It's on my list. Yeah. Guys, I will choose one last question. Because this question is a little bit technological, yeah. I try to make a different question because all of us were not so technological guys, yeah. Here we can make a different question, but we can use one of this question. For example, here, second question. What ethical considerations must be taken into account when using AI in the technology industry? We can replace technology industry for any other industries right now. Yeah, I will start answer this, and after that we can answer. We are talking right now about this use, yeah, this wrong use of AI. I believe that we need one kind of regulation or one law to make a kind of guidelines. How can people could train this artificial intelligence? Because it's one machine, and one machine is I don't know the word in English, but it's passive. Yeah, it's passive. I don't know if that's passive, but if you teach good things, this machine will learn good things. But if people use this machine for the bad, yeah, for the evil, this machine can learn bad things. Like Juliana said, as Juliana said, about racist, about any kind of bad things. Yeah. In this case, what do you think? It's this regulation. It's important. We can start to think about it, or it's so earlier to think about it, or it's important to us right now think about it. What do you think, Ju?
I think it's important regulations, of course, and it's important to diversity in the areas, in the companies, and I think it is. I think it's important, the diversity, because in the documentary called Bias, for example, talk about the resume, the choice, just resume, just the machine just choice resume of men. When the woman send the resume, it's not choice.
You have a problem, yes, because right now, for example, people who use it, Goopy, for example, I don't know, Marcio, if you know about this platform. Goopy, it's a kind of a platform to help the company hire the right people for one job, for example. Yeah. For example, I need right now one guy who worked at maintenance of this building. Yeah. And people input their resume on the platform, and only the platform choose the best one. And Juliana said about this platform of the movie, on the series, choose just men to the jobs. It's a bias, yeah. A very biased, so complicated, yeah.
Yes, the Amazon. The Amazon just choice means for works.
Oh, I don't know. Very, very bad, yeah. In the example that I made about the jail, about the prison, it's the same, because the judgment, it's, I don't know, but it's in the man, in the hand of one machine. It's one life behind this judgment, one family, one, I don't know, one people, real people with their problems, with their dreams, so interesting this topic, And you, Marcio, what do you think? It's important to us, people, the deputados and senators, start to think about the regulation of the usage, for example, in this case, for choose one person for one job, or autonomous cars driving the street. What do you think?
So, in my opinion, I agree with Julie and Diego about regulation. I think very, very important. Today, one study about the happening, but we need to regulation every year or a little period, because the technology I forgot, avança muito rápido.
Yes, I believe you. Yeah, I agree.
Yes, I believe in for example, in Brazil, the police must I forgot, contratar the people's, not only concurso, about the technology must contract how contract the bank, the best professional technology for to work about security. The bank nowadays, the policy need to improve the people in the technology, because I don't you remember during the pandemic, the site Ministério da Saúde, the government was, I forgot, invadido.
Yes, I remember.
During
one pandemic,
3 months, 2 or 3 months, the site, the Ministério da Saúde is fora do ar.
Yes.
During the pandemic. It's very, very complicated, this situation, because the government need to improve your security. In my opinion, the police need to improve the security, the population through the contratar the best professional, the technology nowadays in the I forgot, mercado de trabalho.
Yes. Very good. Good point of view, guys. I really appreciate this conversation. It's a huge topic. It's not easy to talk about it, especially to us. We are not one very technological people, but we are talking about one reality. It's behind us or beside us or around us, this kind of technology. Thank you a lot for this conversation. I see you on the next week, this same time, to talk about one other different thing. Thank you a lot. Have a nice afternoon. And I'm sending the link to the survey on the chat. If you can answer, it's so interesting to us because help us to improve this conversation. Yes. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.